Matt Eberflus is the new assistant head coach of the 49ers, and you are a 49ers fan who is rushing online to find reasons to get excited about this move. You want someone to tell you positive things about Matt Eberflus, and let me be the first one to do so. Matt Eberflus has been a coach in the NFL since 2009. That's a long time. 2009 to now, that's at least 10 years that he's been in the league. He's been on multiple teams. He was on the Browns. He was on the Cowboys. He was on the Colts. He was on the Bears as a head coach, went back to the Cowboys again as a defense. So he's been around. Multiple teams have thought that he was good enough to hire him. And so the question is, how could this man with so much experience be available? And the answer is that the Cowboys fired him recently after 1 year on the job as a defensive coordinator because he had the worst defense in the league. They gave up the most points, and it was the second time he's had the worst defense in the league. But I mean, you could look at it like he's gotten it out of his system, and now he won't go for 3. He can't possibly be the worst defensive coach a third time. So the Niners are getting him, when the arrow is up because it can't go down anymore. That's the good news. The good news is that he got the bad coaching out of his system. When he was the head coach of the Chicago Bears, he was awful and really known for being terrible at managing the clock late in games, which is an area where the Niners could improve. So maybe don't take his advice there. Maybe don't really take his advice on much. But I think the good news really is that he's not the defensive coordinator. Raheem Morris is. Raheem Morris is definitely mediocre, at least in terms of his track record, which makes him better than Matt Eberflus, who was, an NFL coach. He's in the club. I don't know. You think he'll give a speech the night before a game? That's what Gus Bradley did. He's not a particularly good defensive coordinator, but he came to the Niners, assistant head coach. He was giving speeches left and right. He was telling stories. Maybe Matt Eberflus is now the designated storyteller for the 49ers. They had a void. He could fill it. I have no idea about his oratorical skills or if that's a word, but you know what? I like this hire.